right, team. Here we go.
Hey, what's going on?
Happy Friday Eve.
God, this week went by fast. I can't believe it's already Thursday.
I am so excited to talk about the White Lotus.
Yeah, she is really excited. So we watched it. I loved it. I thought it was great. And then that was kind of like, that was that for me. And then you decided to take a deep dive.
Yeah. So first, let's talk about it without the whole deep dive. What did you think?
Well, I was like stressed out the whole time, right? Like I was just like, oh my God. The whole time I felt nervous about all the people and all the things. And I had an idea, like I had ideas in my head, like towards the end, you know how they had, somebody dies, right? And I definitely did not think that kid was going to die, but I did think he was going to drink out of that blender where they tried to like do the poisoning.
Yeah.
Which was a theory that Jen Barber had said. There was a theory they're going to use those nuts.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, so I had because they kept showing the blender, and I was like, oh, that he's definitely something's going to happen, because what person would not rinse that out before they put in their protein powder? It's so weird, right?
Yeah, definitely.
But I didn't think he was going to die. Like I thought they were going to revive him, because I did not think that was going to be the case. And I have to say, once in the section where the guy got the gun, what's his name? You probably know the names better than me.
Was it Gate Talk? The security guard?
No, the other guy, the guy that went to Bangkok. When he started shooting everybody up, and the Rick and the girlfriend was Chelsea was walking. I was like, she's going to get shot. Like she's the one who's going to die, is what I thought, because everybody liked her. She was so nice, and she was like this innocent like bystander, and she was like, so I kind of had a feeling that was going to happen. But I was not ready for all of what happened. What about you?
Did you like how it ended? Were you like happy with it?
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was good. I think it's kind of funny how the whole family that went back, the girl decided she didn't want to stay in the Buddhist temple for the next year. And we were saying like, well, she doesn't get it yet, but she's going to be living like the Buddhist.
Yeah.
It's coming her way. They don't know it yet.
I've seen a lot of people on the internet relate that family to Schitt's Creek, the beginning of Schitt's Creek.
Oh
Have
my
you ever seen
God,
that show?
That show, and I've seen that show, not the whole thing through, but I've seen just the beginning of it, and so funny. I love that show.
Yeah, me too.
So that's funny. That's a good analogy.
So I was so like disappointed, not only with I was a little upset. I was a lot upset that Chelsea died.
Yeah. Did you think you were surprised or upset?
What I guess I wasn't surprised, but I was sad because she I don't know. I just wasn't expecting her to die. I thought that something really was going to happen with that family, and I really wanted to see the mom, Parker Posey's character. I really wanted to see her reaction being poor, like so badly.
Oh yeah. That would have been really funny.
Like I was waiting for that, and I never got it. I think that's why I was just a little disappointed.
There is another season coming.
There is.
So and I do believe that somebody is like, there will be some of these characters in the next one, at least one, right? There's always the one. What about the situation with the mom and son getting all the money?
I
think that's bad karma to take that money.
Yeah. I think it's funny how they got that $5 million. I will say the best part of that entire episode, and really of the entire season to me, like I would go back and rewatch Carrie Coon's monologue over and over again. She was one of the friends, the blonde friend.
Oh, yes. When they were sitting at
and I'm also surprised that she never said anything about the robbers.
Nothing.
And how,
Like that was like, why was I in
with
there?
the jewelry and everything. I'm just like, wait a second.
I
Like
felt
I
like
was
that was-
waiting for her to say that too.
Was that like an open ended? Like it was just left open a little bit. I
Well, I feel like there are a lot of things. I feel like there are a lot of things that were left open ended.
which is unusual because I think I thought there would be I thought they would tie up all the loose ends. So tell me what
Oh my
did you
gosh,
learn?
I have a whole list on my phone of things that I am just prepared to blow your mind with.
So you've done this deep dive into like the idea of all the things that happen on the show. Like,
Yeah,
like
so
theories of people.
once the finale happened, I got on social media, and then there was something that I saw, and I never really get on Threads. So Threads is like the Instagram version of Twitter.
Okay.
So I click on this, and I never really get into it because I think I have to like confirm my password or something, and I just have never done it. So whenever I like click on something, it asks me for my password, and I'm like, I'm too lazy for this, and I just forget about it. I wasn't too lazy for this. I wanted to know what these threads were saying.
So I've never even heard of this Threads. It's on Instagram?
It's on Instagram. Yep.
Oh, okay.
So if someone has their threads like active, it'll show on their Instagram. It's like an @ and then it's like your Instagram handle, and it shows it on your bio.
Ooh,
so
okay.
if you want to have a thread,
Yeah.
you can post it. I guess it was I don't know if it's like related to X or Twitter or what, but it's very similar. So I get on Threads, and the other night I just start scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. So it's a lot. Buckle up.
Oh God, here we go.
Okay, so let's go back to the very beginning of episode 1.
Oh God, that's far.
Zion
Was
Belinda's son.
Yes.
He's splashing around in the water. He just shot all these bullets. And when you think about it, he is coming off of this session with that woman who just got done telling Rick that she needs an hour.
Yes.
So then there's these bullets flying, all the things, which I feel like
Okay.
there were a lot more bullets being flown in the first episode than actually. So it just made it seem like, because I was trying to connect the dots. Then the body in the water is definitely Rick's dad. It's not Rick, because I went back and I compared the shirt.
Did he come across a body in the water?
Mhm.
Oh, I forgot that.
He did.
Did Rick's dad fall in the water?
Rick's dad, he shot his dad.
Yeah, but he wasn't in the water.
He fell in the water, right?
No, because remember the wife was holding him.
Oh. Well, there you go.
At least I remember that, but I could be wrong. So, I mean,
The body in the water, when I went back and looked at it, looked like Rick's dad. It didn't look like Rick because he was wearing like this floral shirt.
oh, right. I remember that.
So then, okay, we're going to jump all over the place a little bit because that's just how my notes are organized. So did you hear about the deleted scene?
No. What episode? When?
I don't know if it was a part of the finale or not, but there is a scene that they deleted where Zion takes Piper's virginity.
What?
Yes.
Did they even meet? They never show him even meeting.
I don't know. I don't know if they ever meet, but Mike White confirmed that was a scene that they deleted. And so they were going back to a scene where Piper's walking back into the villa and her hair is like all messed up. And there's like a comparison between before and after, like her side by side.
Oh, that's so funny. No, I didn't hear anything about that.
And then, okay, I'm just going to check these off as I'm going. Oh, and then there was a meme on Bustle. So Bustle's Instagram, they posted that they would pay $5 million to see where Parker Posey realizes that she's poor at the post credits. So I was not the only one that wanted to see Parker Posey's reaction to being poor. There was also a theory out there that she knew that he was embezzling money and she had put money into an offshore account and like had known the whole time. And was
is that
like,
true, or is this just a theory?
It's just a theory. It's just a theory.
Mm.
I mean, we don't know if it's true or not. We would have saw it in the episode. So, oh my gosh, oh my God, Okay. So this is what I was just talking about. I'd pay $5 million to watch a post-credit scene where Parker Posey realizes she's about to be poor. And then look at this hat. This is the entire monologue, Asian girl monologue on a hat
Oh my God.
that you can buy.
So funny.
Okay. And then so this is a menu for a White Lotus finale party. Most of them
Which
I get.
we didn't have.
No, we did not have. But listen, lorazepam talking shit behind my baby back ribs, incesty jerk chicken. My daughter's not going to be a Taiwanese monk fruit pineapple cookies. That's hilarious.
That is funny.
White Russian needs 10K USD. Do you have Cash App cocktails? That is hilarious.
So funny.
Take the money, Belinda Coladas. Gay talk, get your buns. Mukbang pork skewers. I don't know if I get that. Oh, no, baby. You can't have beer. You're just a baby. I don't know if I get that. Mukbang. Was that her name? Mukbang?
It must have been her last name.
Pork skewers. And then Rick's getaway boat noodles.
Oh, that's funny.
That is so funny.
Oh my God. So I heard somebody yesterday say they were talking about the White Lotus and the woman goes, the second one was terrible. You didn't see the second one? I didn't think it was terrible.
I'm getting ready to binge the second one because this past season was just such a good show. Did you know that Frank is Leslie Bibb's husband?
Frank.
Frank is the Asian girl monologue guy.
Oh, the other guy.
Yes.
Well, no wonder he was in town. So I heard that Frank was friends with the other guy, and
Yes.
he was in that part of town or part of the world, and they needed somebody for that character. And Rick's character said, "Oh, my friend can do it," and because he's a big time actor.
Yeah. Apparently, he's Leslie Bibb's husband.
Oh, well, that makes total
Yeah.
sense. Okay.
I thought that was funny. So there is this photo of these three kids.
Yep.
Right here. And then the comparison.
Is that starting out and going home?
What I'm about to tell you is about this original picture here. And
that
there
on the
was
way?
an interview. Yeah, there was an interview with the daughter, and someone's like, is this representing see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil? And she's like, that's absolutely what that's
Oh, yeah,
representing.
totally. Actually, now that I see that, it's so obvious, right? I mean, don't you think?
Yes. But I just didn't. I didn't even think
No.
that.
What's the second picture showing? Anything? It
We
must.
need a Ratliff spinoff starting at the moment they turned on their phones. So I guess this is on the way home.
Yeah.
And they still don't have their phone. They don't have their phones in their hands. So this is kind of symbolic.
Yeah, it's funny because I remember.
Yeah, it's so funny how he changes. And him.
Yeah.
I mean, they all change, but. And it's seeing the oldest brother read books that way. Like, that was all because of Chelsea and his interaction with Chelsea.
Yeah. So he's obviously looking to better himself, to be a little bit deeper of a person.
There was something that I saw about how the son viewed the blender as half full and not half empty.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Which son?
The son that used the blender,
Oh.
like the dirty blender.
Yeah,
he
yeah, yeah.
viewed it as something that was just still half full. Kate recognized Victoria from that girls' weekend.
They
in
never
Houston.
did they ever address that?
No. So there were theories out there that something was going to happen because of that interaction.
Yes, I remember that. I remember it happening, but I forgot about it as well. And I believe that there must have been some storyline that was going to spin off of that, and they just cut it. I think that this whole season could have been another episode.
I feel like it could have been two more episodes.
Yeah, I agree. I think so too. I think there was a lot of like I said, open-ended things
I
that
also
just
think
never.
Mike White did this on purpose.
Yeah. I think this season, compared to last season, has gotten so much more hype.
There is a theory out there that the White Lotus series in and of itself is going to be about the 7 deadly sins.
Oh,
So I have,
boy, there's a lot of theories.
oh, we're not done yet. Let's see. Did I screenshot it? I think
And I thought it was just a show.
Each season is a 7 deadly sin. The first season was about greed. Second season was about lust.
Mm-hmm.
And this one's about pride.
What are the other deadly sins? What are the
Isn't one like eating too much?
gluttony?
Yes.
I can't remember what they all are.
What's that Brad Pitt movie?
Oh, right. Yeah, that's about the 7. That's about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good theory. Maybe it is about that.
Okay, so let's talk about Chelsea for a second.
All right. So Chelsea is Rick's girlfriend. I forget all the names.
Yes. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
So the whole time, Chelsea is wearing this pendant that says Stay Gold on it. And it is some like really expensive. It's like this $10,000 pendant that she just wore the whole time. And if you do research from the seller of this pendant, it is based off of the Outsiders quote, "Stay gold, pony boy, stay gold."
Yeah.
And what's the actor? Johnny Cade says that.
Mm-hmm.
It's the last thing that he says before he dies. So everyone associated the Stay Gold pendant with the fact that Chelsea's probably going to die.
That's pretty cool.
I mean, what? Like, who is thinking about this kind of stuff? And then
I need to go back and look at her pendant. I didn't notice her pendant. I mean, I noticed her jewelry. I did notice her jewelry, but not to the point where I recognized anything or could read anything on it.
It just boggles my mind that there are people out there that are dissecting this kind of stuff.
I mean,
it's giving me like Taylor Swift vibes. Like these little Easter eggs throughout the episode.
Here's the thing. Are they Easter eggs or are they, generated by, avid watchers that come up with these ideas?
Both, maybe.
I kind of want to know, like, are these writers that good?
I mean,
it sounds like it might be, but I don't know.
Also, Chelsea said in,
Mm-mm.
Chelsea says in episode 4 that death is coming for her when she says things happen in threes.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
So that was kind of another sign that she could be the one that's dying. And then also the fact that she says things happen in threes. This was the 3rd season and 3 people died in it.
3 people. Yeah, that's right.
So she said in the 3rd season, things happen in threes and 3 people died.
Mm.
And then there was this quote on Threads again. So it says, all his life, Rick blamed his misery on the man who killed his father. In the end, he was right. He manifested that, a self-fulfilling prophecy, like a Shakespearean or Greek tragedy. Let it be a lesson to not destroy the thing you love most in quest for revenge. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy to just read. Rick was obsessed with the fantasy of revenge, and Chelsea was obsessed with her fantasy of Rick as her soulmate. And then, okay, the last thing, which I cannot get over this.
Oh, God.
Oh, this is funny, too. Laurie, Carrie Coon's character's name is Laurie. Laurie's showing she's a true New Yorker. If this was intentional, probably the smartest writing of any show in a long time.
That is so
Isn't
funny.
that so funny?
That she was the first one out of there.
Because those two, they were like, oh my gosh, wait. Oh no, he's lying on the ground. Is he lying on the ground?
Yeah.
Or no, is that Rick?
No.
She's looking in the water. Oh, somebody falls in the water here.
Oh,
I'm not too sure who it
maybe
is.
It's one of the bodyguards.
Do you remember when I sent you this?
Yes. That's so funny.
It's a pina colada creamer.
Oh my God. You're right. And that's the drink they were drinking.
Yes. It's almost like I'm just not thinking, oh, this is so funny. The coconut milk is off. God, that's so funny.
What are you thinking, Peanut?
Hey. So we're having quite a party over here with this baby. Aren't we?
He's so
Aren't we?
curious.
So
He
curious.
wants to be on the podcast.
Yes, he does. All right, so we're going to wrap it up here. Let us know if you have heard.
So
What?
let us know if you've heard any theories. I think that's a good idea. I would like to know. I mean, because I literally heard nothing. Not a thing. But I also didn't take that deep dive like you did.
I feel like I'm still in the shallow end. Okay.
So yeah, let us know. What do you think? Let us know if you've heard these theories or
Yeah.
you think they're
like, what
correct.
other because I had to stop myself or I would have been going down a rabbit hole for hours. I know that there are way more.
Well, you were really excited to tell me all the things.
I was so excited.
Yeah, I mean, to the point where I was like, I'm not going to even look because I feel like I think I want to hear what you're going to tell me. And
you were watching this with Mike, right? Did he have anything to say or did he have any theories?
No.
Neither did John.
Not even a little bit, which is kind of funny.
And looking back at it, I didn't even really think about because they showed that blender every single episode and showed him making those protein shakes every single episode. And when you look back at it,
It's such foreshadowing.
Of course, that blender was going to play a role in it.
I mean, I think next time, though, I definitely think for next time that we should watch the show with this in mind, like, and start thinking about these series. I mean, I watched it for the pure entertainment.
Like a game. It's going to be a game for me next time.
Oh, yeah. I think so, too. I mean, I didn't have any idea. And I wonder if the other ones were like this as well.
I need to go back and watch season 2. I'm going to go watch season 2 now.
I mean,
we just started watching Reacher last night, the first episode of the new season. And that's a great show. If you have not watched it, it is so.
I've heard great things, but I've not watched it.
Such a great show. It's a good one.
But we watched Extracted.
That's right. That's right.
They're down to 4, right?
Yep. I think Jake's going to win, hands down.
I don't know. I think Haley might have a shot.
I would love for that to happen, but
the reason why I say that though is because they show like an interview of her and her like friends or sister, whoever's with her in the headquarters, and the way their mannerisms and the way they're talking just makes me feel that way. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I think it's between the two.
Yeah. All right. Well, here you go. I would say that's a mini-sode, but I don't know if this is going to end up being a mini-sode. I think this is a full-on sode.
All right. We ready? I'm going to say bye.
All right. Bye.
All right, y'all. Have a great rest of your week and weekend. We'll see you on Monday.
Say bye-bye.